I'm ICEBERG, and I wrote my song Expendable to corporate factory farmers who profit off of the murder of animals. I've been a vegetarian for a very, very long time, since I was 8 or 7, almost 8. And it's something I'm very passionate, I've always been very passionate about. I think all beings deserve a good life, a safe life, a happy life, a free life, and shouldn't be kept in captivity and murdered before their time. And it's something I've always cared a lot about but never spoke about. When I was growing up in school, anytime I tried to kind of share my beliefs on the topic, kids would argue with me. It just wasn't that common back then, and people thought it was weird, and they would argue with me and fight with me about it, and so I just stopped talking about it for a long time because I didn't want to get in arguments. In the last bunch of years, I feel like almost a very, very strong pull to speak out about it. I feel like it's my duty to. Animals can't speak for themselves, and if I have the ability and the power to make any difference at all, then I should. And so I wrote this song about the idea that some people think animal lives are expendable. It's a touchy subject because lots of people, my entire family eats meat. Every person I love on earth, minus probably 2 people, eats meat. And it's something that is changing over time. More and more people are becoming vegetarian and vegan. And I don't judge anybody I'm a vegetarian, I'm not vegan. I was a vegan for a while, and it's very hard. And I don't judge anybody for eating meat, but I want to encourage people to try to not eat animals, to try a vegetarian lifestyle, because I don't think it's right to take a life. I think every being has only one life, and it's so precious, and once it's gone, it's gone. So I wrote this song about that, but I wanted to make it light and not too heavy, because nobody wants to listen to somebody screeching about a belief. So I wanted to make it sort of digestible and fun at the same time, because I think the message comes across better that way. So I pictured this sort of really arrogant corporate factory farming guy who sits in an office and makes these big decisions, and that's what we based, that idea is what we based the music video on. And it was weird, as I was writing this song, the entire music video sort of came to me or flooded into my head, which has never happened before. And I wrote it down, the whole plot of the music video, before I'd even finished the song. It was just I love the idea of the hunter becoming the hunted, taste of his own medicine. And so I had the video in mind the whole time, and kind of tried to write the song as a way of painting the story, the lyrics, painting a picture of that. So the song is about this factory farming guy who thinks he's all that in a bag of chips, and makes all these decisions that affect people's lives, and he doesn't care about anybody but himself, and he thinks everything around him is expendable. And I think that's a good energy to point out, and I think it really highlights the way human beings view animals in general. And I think it needs to change. It should have changed a long time ago, but I think it should change. So that is why I wrote Expendable. And I think even though it's about a really heavy topic, I think it still has sort of I hope it has a hopeful energy and a sort of a power in it, that we can make a change, and we can fix this. We can't change what's happened, but we can change the future. So that is Expendable.